part of this program. What made you say that back then? It's obvious now.
Well, I mean, he can do a lot of things. You know, we recruited him primarily because we needed a really good catcher, and he brought that right away. You know, he can throw, he can block, he receive, and he's really improved even in those areas. But his bat, we were thinking, you know, he might be a 6'7" guy. Actually, we were thinking leadoff guy when he first came. I mean, he was running, you know, a little bit better back then. But he has improved so much with his swing. His swing has really continued to get better and better. His confidence is there. He can hit the fastball, he can hit the breaking ball. You know, in that situation that you saw right there, you know, he fouled straight back like a 93-mile-an-hour fastball and then hammers the breaking ball out of the ballpark to win the game. And then, you know, what happened to him where we had the celebration and then to have to call back and go back to the batter's box with 2 strikes, facing a guy like that, you know, to get your heart rate back down and to be able to do what he did, that's pretty phenomenal. It shows you a lot about the toughness and the makeup of Tyler, and not to mention his physical ability.
How big were his 2 defensive plays in that top of the ninth? There was 2 wild pitches. Well, they could have been, but the one where those were big too because they kept the runner at second.
Super big. I mean, and that's what he brings to us every single day, day in and day out, is that ability to not only receive but to block well.
Did everyone think that they touched it on the one that dropped? Or?
Well, the umpire signaled that it was fair. Okay. That's why everyone reacted the way he did. He just made a mistake. It didn't touch anybody. I saw that myself. But he signaled it, then he tried to fix it, and you know, no use hollering about that. I mean, it was clear he didn't touch it. I was confident, and so was he. He just made the wrong call, which set everybody off.
Zach has obviously been huge for you guys here, but certainly today having to kind of adjust in a pinch and need some length out of him. How much, you know, obviously huge to throw up the zeros so you guys could fly back.
Well, for sure it was. I mean, especially after how things had gone early and got nickel and dimed a little bit, and then Cole getting hurt, you know, a very bad situation, and Nelson comes in and did a nice job, and then Zach, I just asked him, I said, how long do you think you can go? He said, you know, probably 2, maybe a little more. Things go well, and luckily when he first came in the game, it was quick. It was a couple quick innings in a row for him, and that allowed him to stay in there a little bit longer. But he did an awesome job today. His changeup was really good. I mean, he was punching out some really tough outs, and a very hot team. And, you know, you almost felt like against Michigan the last 2 games that you basically had to strike him out because every ball they put in play found the hole.
Any update on Cole right now, or?
Well, no. Our trainer Connor checked him out. It's not in a great spot, but he thought it felt pretty stable. We're going to get him in to see Dr. Wolf, and we really won't know anything until he gets an MRI and see. You know, we'll listen to Dr. Wolf what he says, but I'm guessing they'll get an MRI, take a look at it quickly. You know, with the Tommy John guys, sometimes the scar tissue will break loose and stuff like that. That's all we, you know, can kind of hope for at this point. But he heard it on the pitch. He struck the kid out, and then it looked like it was a changeup the next pitch, and that was the fastball. So it was pretty scary. He said he knew something was wrong after he struck the kid out with the fastball.
What did you say to Tyler after the fall celebration to calm him down? You tell him a joke or something?
No, I just said, hey, come over here and just hang out with me until you feel like your heart rate's down, and then, you know, step in there and do what you've been doing all year and get a good pitch to hit and just put your barrel on it. And he said, yeah. And so he said, I think I'm ready to go, and calmed him down. You know, just give him a chance to calm down. And man, yeah, that was exciting. I mean, that was a lot of fun. And you know, after yesterday, I'm really happy that the fans came back out, you know, filled the stands again for 11 a.m. game, and really appreciate all the support that they gave us this weekend, and sent a lot of them home pretty happy today.
Does it feel like a win, you know, maybe in a month pays off even more, you know, when you can kind of say you stole it to win the series?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a big win to regain our confidence. I felt like you know, we were in a good place, but not in a great place. You know, kind of some guys have been struggling offensively, and really we haven't been in a great place offensively for a couple weeks. But I've seen signs of guys coming out of it this weekend, and hopefully this will just give everybody a huge boost, and we can play well the next 5 games or 6 games before we head back into conference and try to get things going again.
It's obviously another big week and another busy week. First double midweek of the season, and Missouri coming in here. Do you kind of know how the pitching might shake out in that midweek, or is that something still kind of working?
Well,
on?
we're still kind of planning it out on how we're going to do it, and we really haven't had a chance to break Missouri down from a splits and whether it's lefty righty is better or not. But more than likely, it'll be Trenton or Jack Dreyer, and probably one of those guys will start on Tuesday and the other one will start on Wednesday. Is more than likely what we'll do. Would be what I would guess.
Kind of, I guess, also big in that regard with Zach getting some length that you didn't have to go through a number of guys with a busy week ahead.
Well, and yesterday too, we threw quite a few guys yesterday, and you hate to think ahead, but as a coach you're always thinking, and that's exactly what I was thinking when Cole was struggling in the first couple of innings. Is like, man, the worst possible day for this to happen if we have to burn Trenton or Jack today when we have those 2 midweek games. But hey, they're midweek games and they're important, but today's obviously way more important.